Welcome everybody to another Voice of Nick live stream. We're going to be playing more of The Witcher 3. And let's jump back in here. We're trying to figure out what the heck is surrounding the Skellige Isles. Probably treasure. Maybe monsters. Actually, probably both of those things. If you don't know the channel you're watching, it's called The Voice of Nick. On here I stream 3 times a day, 7 days a week. We play story-based games, and they're what we call ultra-blind playthroughs, which means I don't talk over story or cutscene moments, but I do request no one utilize their pre-existing knowledge of the game or franchise. If you want to see more of what happens on here, you can type !games in the chat. You'll get a full list of all 4 concurrent gameplay series going right now, including The Witcher 3. And if you like what you see today at any point, don't forget to hit that follow button. Up top, you see that follower goal of 6. We're currently at 1, so we have broken ground on that brand new follower goal, ladies and gents. Welcome into the show, everybody. We are in the new year of Witcher 1, the year 1 AW, first year after Witcher TV series. We're in Reiwa 1, which is, I guess, the Japanese reckoning of the calendar. The first year of the new emperor, which started last year. Welcome to Reiwa 1, ladies and gents. Gaming Hour, I haven't seen you since 2019. I know, it's been quite a while. It has been quite a while. Ezra Tundra, Happy New Year to you as well. Happy New Year, Gaming Hour. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you're having a great one so far. Let's make it even better by playing The Witcher. Here we go. Welcome everybody to another Voice of Nick show. We're going to be playing more of The Witcher 3. We're currently sailing for this island over here, seeing if we can't find some secrets. Something tells me there may be secrets somewhere, so they might as well be here.
Too far afield, this.
Oh, look at this. He's saying it's the edge of the world. Yeah. We have reached the edge of the open world map. It's a big game, but it's not that big. Not as big as that, I should say. It is very large. Alright, let's go this way then. That island didn't look like it had anything anyway. I don't think there's really anything to do up here. Yeah, okay. Let's see what else we got. This one. These are really kind of coming up short of secrets, but that just means we're overdue to find a real one. Pour that coffee. Azure saying, Geralt, we need Witcher Season 2 ASAP. Yeah. Well, I still have more of Season 1 to watch, I guess, so I'm good. I'm good to go. I'll just stretch it out for the next 2 years. I probably shouldn't have watched 4 episodes. I should have watched like 1 episode per half year. Oh, Azure saying they should have started it with episode 3? I'm glad you like that watch-through order. Yeah, I think the show is very engaging no matter how you watch it, but I think that if the events play out in that order, it's more interesting. Yeah, I'll stay away from, for anybody who hasn't watched this show yet, I'll stay away from like specific details, but yeah. The thing we're talking about is that I say that the Witcher show, my preferred watch order of the Witcher show is to start with episode 3, then go to episode 1, then 2, then 4, and then continue. So if anyone's starting the show and they want to try a unique style of watching it, then give that a shot. Yeah, I think all these islands are empty. Yeah, alright, well, let's then go to this. There was also... Yeah, I don't know. I think this is everything that we wanted to do, because we did both of those missions there. So now... Oh, and we can also do that. But let's do this first. Seriously, I'm just going to keep watching them over again. I have no problem watching reruns. There you go. That's a show that will reward multiple viewings, I think, because there's really a lot of interconnecting threads, and I don't think it's possible to understand everything the first time you watch it. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that you will be rewarded for watching it a second time. It feels like one of those kind of shows. Is this what we're looking for? This ice block? No. Oh, there's something over there. I don't think that's what we're going to either, though. Where the heck is this objective? Where did I put this marker? How far away is this thing? Man, I'm really going for it here. GameAR has a new game for a new year. Nice. You were saying that Sword Art was pushed back. So what's your new game instead? Oh, that's something. That looks like a ship. What is that? I can see something out there in the distance. It's a ship. And I hear something. Whoa! Is that a sea monster? Oh god. Save. It's a whale that's very glitchy. I guess a whale could count as a sea monster, right? It's a burning ship. Wow. Smuggler's cache. Oh god. The sirens are attacking. Run. No, wait. I can't attack them because I'm... How do I get onto the ship? Oh, they're trying to pull me down. This is no good. I don't have any way to get on this thing. But I have to fight the sirens from... See, the problem is once Geralt decides he's in combat, he will not be able to jump anymore. Like, he'll only roll. And I can't jump onto the ship to have more space to fight, so I have to fight on this raft. I have no space to dodge or jump or do anything. Alright, let's try and switch this up. At least he's pretty accurate with his crossbow. There you go. Did we get him? I think... Oh no, there's one more. Okay, wow. Yeah, it's pretty annoying that you... Like, the boat combat when you can't jump to a larger... Sometimes you can't even get out of your raft when you're on the shore. I wish there was a way you could override the combat stance. But I guess you can't. Oh, Garen's playing Outer Worlds. Nice. Yeah, you'd definitely be into that game. I'm really looking forward to playing that one as well. Outer Worlds is done by what's it called? The same guys who did Fallout New Vegas. They did Alpha Protocol. They did man, a bunch of great RPGs. What the heck are they called? I love those guys. I think they were formed out of the bones of Black Isle back in the day, and they became... Crap, I don't remember their name now. Now I gotta look it up. Obsidian. Yeah. Obsidian. And so Obsidian was formed out of what? Black Isle. I was right. And Black Isle was the studio that did a lot of amazing... They did Fallout. They did Planescape Torment, Icewind Dale. A lot of really famous classic RPGs. Black Isle Studios was amazing. And if you ever get a chance, if you're a Fallout fan, look up... There's actually a Wikipedia page for it. It's called Van Buren. And this was the original Fallout 3. F3, see that? It was being made by Black Isle. The guys who originally made Fallout 1 and 2, the top-down games in the 90s. This is before Bethesda bought Fallout and changed the series. But Fallout 3, they were going to make a Fallout 3, and it looked like this. And I would love to see what this game was. There's like a few videos and stuff of it. But yeah, they were working on a third Fallout before Interplay went away. And I think, if you go on Google, there's like footage of the game. Yeah, here you go. Canceled tech demo of Fallout 3. And it had like 3D graphics and stuff, which Fallout 1 and 2 did not have. They were sprite based. I would love to see somebody do this. And I mean, a lot of people have now done like really good sort of Fallout style, top-down turn-based RPGs. Like, and they even did a new version of Wasteland as well, which is really good. But like, man, I would have loved to see what Black Isle would do with this. What essentially Black Isle turned this project, Van Buren, into New Vegas. Because for anyone who doesn't know, Fallout 1 and 2 did take place in California, like in the areas where New Vegas took place. So essentially that New Vegas was just them being like, okay, we're just going to bring it back to what we originally were doing with the series. Anyway, yeah, I really am looking forward to playing Outer Lands. I would love to do Fallout 1 and 2 again on stream. Oh look, there's that whale. I don't know why he doesn't move though. God, look down there. I don't want to even think about going down there. You're saying they made KOTOR? They didn't make KOTOR. KOTOR was BioWare. They might have had like a publishing role on it, but they didn't do the main development. Maybe they helped to port KOTOR, but they definitely did not make KOTOR. Oh, you're thinking of Knights of the Old Republic 2. Yeah, KOTOR 2 they might have done. They did not do KOTOR 1 though. Yeah, Sith Lords. Right. Yeah, they didn't work on KOTOR 1. Alpha Protocol also is an amazing game that I'm looking for an excuse to play on stream at some point. And then, yeah, they did the South Park games, which everybody liked. I haven't played that one yet. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing the Outer Worlds, for sure. Yeah, Obsidian did KOTOR 2. It's kind of like a Bioshock 2 type situation where it was like, okay, we're just gonna give it to another studio to do the sequel. But I mean, arguably, Obsidian is a better developer than BioWare anyway, so it's not really like a problem that they gave it to another studio. I haven't played KOTOR 2, but yeah. You guys think it has a very KOTOR vibe? I should hope so. It's a KOTOR game. Oh, you're talking about Outer Worlds? Yeah. I mean, these guys know what they're doing when they make an RPG. They made some of the most classic 90s RPGs ever. Yeah. Got him. What? Get your sword out, Geralt. There we go. Yeah, Ard seems to be pretty good against these guys. Ard will knock any flying creature out of the sky, as far as I can tell. Okay, that's it for this island. Really, a lot of the islands here are just like a bunch of monsters. Like, there's not even like a specific thing to get. It's just like, okay, there's like, here's like a group of monsters. You could take their loot or whatever. Okay, so now let's go here. Good. Kiara's saying can't wait to see you do KOTOR games. Yeah, that's another one on my list of games to play for sure. Man, I've tried so many times with KOTOR games. It's kind of like when we played Red Dead Redemption 1, that was probably the game that I've tried the most times without finishing. Just because I don't have a high finish rate for open world games, because I usually just play it to like experience the systems and like get lost in the world, and then I spend so much time in the game that I like stop caring about whether or not I finish it. And that's what happened with Red Dead, and that's kind of what happened with KOTOR. Even though it's not open world, you know, at the time there wasn't really a lot of open world games, so that was kind of the next equivalent. And I would always just start the game over and make a character and get so into the stories and stuff, and I would never actually finish the game. So I'm definitely looking forward to striking that one from the list, like playing through it for real. In my most recent attempt, I tried it like 4 years ago maybe. I was actually playing it when I first went to Japan. I brought it on the plane with me. I installed it onto my non-video game laptop. It was like one of the only games that it could run. And I just brought it on the plane and played like, 10 hours or something of KOTOR on the plane to jumpstart my playthrough. And then I started going for a long time, and I ran into a game-breaking bug. And then I had to stop. But otherwise I probably would have finished it that time. Oh god, it's a siren! It's accosting our boat. Get off there! Look at that, that's pretty cool. Look, they're breaking parts of it off. Okay, Geralt, you can stop aiming the crossbow now. Stop aiming the crossbow, damn it! There we go. Welcome Saracel to the stream. Happy New Year to you. Can we get an exclamation mark high to Saracel joining the show? We got a bunch of stuff over here. I love how you can save underwater, but you can't save in a battle. Like, doesn't underwater count as having like your life in danger? I'm curious if I can loot the barrels that are holding up these chests as well. One of these things has to be a decent level. Go up. Alright, our boat is sort of messed up, but it should work. It looks like it wouldn't work because it's a big hole that's basically at the water line. Oh wait, I don't have my crossbow out. That's what's going on. Take out your crossbow, Geralt. Oh, we have that glitch again where it doesn't let you put away the torch. Get on the boat. Oh wait, maybe now if I take out the crossbow it'll work? Yes! All we had to do was fall in the water so that he has to put away the torch. Good. That's what we want. Vila Princess, welcome on into the stream. Thanks so much for bringing that raid over here. Let's get a hype in that chat. And welcome in. Thank you. Happy New Year's to you as well, Vila Princess. Make sure we get a shout out in there. What are you playing today, Vila Princess? How was your stream today? Were you playing, I guess you were playing up through the new year. Good stuff. Did you ring in the year anew on your show? Was there fireworks indoors during your stream? I don't know how that would function, but I hope not. Honestly, that sounds very dangerous. You're playing Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem. Cool. I have not played any Nancy Drew games, although I am playing Sam & Max, which is another point-and-click adventure game. That's a LucasArts, or rather a Telltale one. And I'm really enjoying getting back into the point-and-click adventure game world, doing that Sam & Max playthrough. That's one of our YouTube playthroughs that we're doing. Yeah, so I might have to pick up a couple more point-and-clicks. I'm assuming it's a point-and-click adventure game. Welcome everybody to the stream. If you don't know my channel, it's called The Voice of Nick. On here I stream 3 times a day, 7 days a week. We play story-based games, and they're what we call ultra-blind playthroughs, which means I don't talk over story or cutscene moments, but I do request no one utilize their pre-existing knowledge of the game or franchise. If you want to see more of what happens on here, you can type !games in the chat. You'll get a full list of all 4 concurrent gameplay series going now, including The Witcher 3. And welcome in. Welcome in. The new one is really good so far. Oh, so it's when did it come out? Nancy Drew and what? The Midnight in Salem. Let's take a look. I didn't know they were still making any point-and-click adventure games, really. December 3rd. Wow, cool. So this is like Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Curse, then. The one where they go to Salem. Who develops these games? Higher Interactive. Oh, Her Interactive. Oh, so they, like, are the Nancy Drew studio. Like, they're just, like, straight up making Nancy Drew. Wow, how many games did they make? What? No way they made this many. They made this many games? Oh my god. Prolific. These guys are like the Woody Allen of video game development. Woody Allen has directed a movie every year for like 40 straight years. That's some dedication right there. I got to get on that level. I don't have to emulate every aspect of Woody Allen, but that aspect I do appreciate about him. 33 games. Holy crap, and 2 spin-offs. You have all of them. Damn, that's a heck of a playthrough. Well, I'm glad the new one is good. Midnight in Salem, wow. Look at the ghost lady, that's spooky. Nancy Drew taking on those tough cases. Wow, that's a daunting series to get into now. You've been playing them since you were 10, wow. Oh man. That is a heck of a... when was the first one released then? Oh, 22 years ago you're saying? 22 years of Nancy Drew games. Wow. That's awesome though. That's really cool. So 22 years would mean the first one came out in 1998. I wonder what the first one looks like. What was the first one called? Now we're just... This is a Nancy Drew stream. We're switching off The Witcher 3. How do we do them in chronological order? This is 2001. It might not list it as 1998 though, because they might list it. Sometimes Steam gets the years wrong on older games. 2001 seems like the oldest they have on here. They might not be on Steam as well. Let's look at 2001. The final scene. That doesn't sound like the... Oh, Message in a Haunted Mansion. This seems like the first, possibly. Oh, you've been playing them for 22 years. Okay. Wait, so this one is from the year 2000? This looks pretty technologically advanced. It's probably using a lot of like pre-rendered, like how Resident Evil had those like pre-rendered backgrounds that looked like they were 3D. Look at that guy. That guy looks cool. This mansion doesn't look that haunted. It just looks like they haven't finished moving in yet. I guess that's the mystery. The mystery is, why isn't this mansion haunted? Nancy Drew then murders someone in the mansion in order to cause it to be haunted. That's the twist of the game. Sorry I ruined it for everybody. Sorry I ruined it. Oh man. Welcome Vila into the stream. Thank you so much for sharing that love with us. And right now we're searching for treasures in The Witcher 3 by sailing our boat to every tiny little island in this game. And there are many of them. So November 1998 was when the first one was released. You've been playing since the first one. Nice. Wait, so what was the first one called then? Because I guess it's probably not on Steam then. Man, I don't know if there's a series that I've been playing. Well, I've definitely not played a game series that has that many entries in it. Yeah. I guess the series that I've followed closest for longest would probably be Metal Gear Solid. But I definitely... It doesn't have so many entries that I... Like, that's a major event then when, like, a new one comes out. Because that's got to be, like... So there's 33 games. That's more than one game a year. How would they even do that? Do they have, like, an Ubisoft-style studio where they're just doing, like, 3 games at the same time with different teams? It's called Secrets Can Kill. That sounds like a James Bond movie. Secrets can kill, and the lady who's painted with dill pickles. That's the thing in Nancy Drew's Secrets Can Kill is the villain paints the lady with dill pickles, and it causes her skin to turn into a pickle. Where the heck are these monsters? Get out of here. Alright, I think we just have to dive for it. They're gonna jump at us though. Oh, they're drowners. They're not Man, it took us like 100 hours to figure out that we can shoot these guys in the water. And it took us another 30 or so hours to figure out that we could shoot them while we were on the boat. Uh-oh. 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 Shoot him. I think that's everybody. I think that's everybody. Man, we're getting a lot of costumes here. Amelia, wherever, welcome to the stream. Here we get an exclamation mark high for Amelia. Joining the show. We are playing The Witcher 3. We're currently trying not to get eaten by drowners. Amelia's saying we've been waiting for this one for 4 to 5 years. Wow. So that means they've been even faster than... They probably had 3 games a year then, if there's been that much of a delay between the newest one. How could they possibly put out that many games? You hope they weren't going to cancel the game? Yeah, I hate when a game gets stuck in that limbo. They call it development hell. Because the longer the development takes, the less profitable, by definition, the game would be to actually release. Because then they have to like market it and do all the stuff that is involved with that. And so it's more profitable to just leave it sitting on the shelf. The same thing happens with movies as well. But yeah, it's always a blessing when something like that actually comes out. Wait, what happened to our marker? I just put the marker down. Oh, there we go. Yeah, because there's a certain threshold past which, even if the game is successful, it cannot make enough money to pay back the amount of developer salaries and stuff that they put towards actually putting together the game. And so there's no financial benefit to releasing it. Oh, there he is. Get him. I knew there was going to be another one. There couldn't just be one. It's like Pringles. You can't eat just one. Drowner. Right, let's go up. Ah! Where do these guys keep coming from? Get out of here. They're like newly drowning. It's like a guy who drowned himself right now and he turned into a drowner just to get us. Alright, let's see if we can put on any new costume parts. Amelia just bought this for 15 bucks on the sale. Nice. Good stuff. You are not going to regret it. Ooh. Greater Divana Runestone. That's no good, no good, no good, no good. No good. Damn, we're not getting any good stuff. How is it even statistically possible that we can keep on picking up so many items that are worse than our current ones? Isn't it statistically, just on a sheer law of large numbers type of situation, statistically likely that we would eventually pick up something that's better than our current gear? How is it even possible that we have not... We always, it's like a guaranteed thing that we are going to pick up a worse item. Be listening, it's usually 9 to 10 months between releases. There's a preview for the next game at the end of each game. They probably have other ones in development when one is released. Wow. Nobody does that anymore. That's pretty enviable of them. They must have like an engine that they just are really confident in, you know, and they're essentially like putting together campaigns of the same game. I guess I understand it. It's just really impressive though. Like they're cranking those things out. Good for them. Good for them. Man, there's so many harpies in this this region. I wonder if this will have anything. Most of these islands have had absolutely nothing so far. Just a bunch of sirens and harpies. I'm not seeing anything over here. And it's the kind of thing where the island is so small that it's not even worth it to call Roach because we won't be able to use him almost anywhere. It'll probably be stuff where there's like buried treasure near some of these islands. Not seeing anything here. Except probably us dying by accidentally falling off this cliff face. Alright, let's dive into the water then. Dive! No! Oh wow, Geralt, that was not a very graceful dive. Felix saying, I know one of the reasons they took so long for this one is they wanted to put it on all platforms. Oh yeah, that'll probably do it, because if they've been doing it on the same, like, you know, blueprint forever to just make them PC games, and then they were like trying to redo the engine or whatever, like that could definitely cause a lot of delays. Because it really compounds the work to do that kind of stuff. It's not just like oh, you flip the switch and now it works on PS4 or whatever. Like, it's a lot of situations where it's like, oh well, to make it work on this one we had to make this concession and now it's broken on the other one again. Like, they're just going back and forth. Like, it's more than double the work. It's not just like a multiplication, it's like an exponential. If I were developing a game, I would never put it on multiple platforms. It's just a huge money sink. But I mean, obviously, a lot of people appreciate it when they do. That's why I don't develop games. Because I would not have the stomach for it. Okay, now we turn around and try not to break the boat. Maybe? Yeah, okay, that was good. He has a pretty good way of, like, undocking. Okay, now we shall go back to here, I think. We're gonna try and do this whole island because we really haven't we haven't searched everything here. So I guess we'll go to this on the way. Good. Vila's saying this is the only copy of the game that you have that's digital. Oh, you have discs for all the other ones. But you got a strategy guide for it. But you like to, yeah, I'm the same way about that. When I was a kid, I used to get the strategy guide for every game that I got. And I would read the strategy guide as I was playing the game, but then at a certain point, I said, well, the game is supposed to be that I'm figuring out how to play as I'm going. So then I switched. It was a big switch for me as a kid. Was like, okay, instead of reading the strategy guide by default, I'm going to play the game until I can't figure it out and then read the strategy guide. And then I was like, oh, okay, that seems like that's how you're supposed to play it. And adventure games are definitely some of those kind of games that, like, you really do need to. There's gonna be at least one puzzle, you know, in a point and click adventure game that's like, okay, you just have to look that one up. There's always some kind of puzzle that's like too obscure of a solution. I wonder how the crossbow fires underwater. Isn't it made out of wood? It can't have the same amount of tension underwater as it does outside of water. Oh, we're over encumbered right now. Oh, crap. Alright, well, hopefully we'll get to a merchant. There's probably one at this town here. Actually, maybe not. I think that's a... Hold on. God, why does it keep changing my... What is happening? Alright, we're just going to click off of this. Okay. Now we'll click on it. Does it work? Yeah. We'll go here. The next town is over here. I don't know what that is. We'll just kind of make our way over there, I guess. I ran into that drowned dead. Vila's saying, I wore out the strategy guide for Pokemon Crystal. It had a Pokédex in the back and told you the times to be able to get Pokemon. I think it's the one you use all the time. You taped up the spine? That's how you know you really used it a lot. Yeah. I used to read the Metal Gear Solid 3 strategy guide a lot. Because I couldn't understand. I was too young to really... I wasn't that young. When MGS3 came out, I was 13. But I was just not smart enough at the time to understand how to pay attention to a video game so closely that I could really decipher the mechanics. And so I thought that you were supposed to, like, the strategy guide was like telling you how to play the game. And I was like, wow, this is a complicated game. It's like reading a flight manual. And I think when I was a kid, I never had finished MGS 3. I think I finished MGS 2, but not 3. Because I was so intimidated by the strategy guide itself. But yeah, that was a huge guide. It was like 400 pages or something. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that we've been here. You're listening, I know what you should play in the future. Which game is that? Alright, let's see here. So we cannot run or sprint. MGS3? Oh no, I've played every Metal Gear, including the original MSX Metal Gear games now. Many times. I'm saying when I was a kid I never played it. Yeah, it's my favorite series of all time. I even have Snatcher and Policenauts, Japanese copies of Snatcher and Policenauts on my wall, which are Kojima's games that he made between Metal Gear 1 and 2, and then between Metal Gear 2 and MGS. And I play, whenever I do a series playthrough, I also play those because I like to think that they're all in the same universe, even though they're probably not. Let's see here. I think we've done this whole town. So we have to get on Roach because it's not going to let us run. Roach, where are you? Alright, we'll have to walk a little bit then. Oh, there's a druid's camp here. Have we been here? We must have if we have this sign. But we'll have to go this way and around the mountain. Otherwise, we'll have to go all the way up. Damn, I really can't get Roach to show up. Hold on, maybe if we meditate, he'll show up. Nope. I wonder why. Let's just try and walk so that nothing that's currently on the map is on the map anymore. It's gonna take a nice stroll here. Vila's gonna be lurking. Always enjoy your streams. Glad your New Year's has been good. Vila, thank you so much for sharing the love in there. Can we get another shout out for Vila Princess in that chat as well? Thank you, Vila, for sharing your community over here. And I hope you have a great rest of your New Year, which is to say the next 365 days. That's a lot of time. Hope to see you again before the end of that. Thank you again, Vila. Get him. There you go. Okay, we're getting pretty close to where this will not be visible. Now, call Roach. There he is. So we had to completely reset the map. Uh-oh.
Whoa there, Roach.
Let's go say hi to this guy. Is that a druid in this game? That's a totally different looking druid than what they were in Witcher 1. Damn, they just look like regular guys.
You look unwell.
Alright, so we're gonna go to this town because we have to sell our stuff.
Go, go.
And the way to get there is what? I don't know. We'll just go. Whoa, big ol' Arrakis. I'm not going near that. Ooh, a hidden treasure. I'll take it. Oh, I can't. I have to kill these guys first. I can't get my fire spell out fast enough ever. Ooh. Praise be to Freya, our great mother. They said the road was fraught with danger, that sea devils awaited any who travelled it, that a bandit lurked behind every tree. But I sacrificed a lamb to Freya and donned an amulet made of falcon feathers, and lo and behold, I travelled the entire isle without so much as drawing my sword, and did some damned fine trading along the way. Packed my chest so full of silver and other treasures that my back near snapped setting it on the wagon. If everything goes as planned, I'll be home tomorrow around sunset. I owe the goddess mightily for the tender care she's taken of me. Sorry, guy. Freya be praised. Find the treasure chest. Okay. I wonder if we can swim when we're over encumbered. I have to imagine we can. Oh wait, what's that? Oh no, that's not a treasure. That's just a body. Yeah, because if we couldn't swim, then if we ever fell in the water, we'd just be dead. Oh, you got a Melatelli figurine. Alright, we're almost at the town. Then we'll be able to sell all this stuff off.
Slow now. Whoa. Move it.
Okay, where can we find a merchant?
Very must be
Witcher!
prospered round
Got
here,
an
huh?
offer for you.
Heard there's silver in them hills.
Aye, is there? Tell me, lad, were you sailing this time?
Kerak, they've out one there to sell furs. Said they've not got a full garrison.
Would very well be your lucky day. Spending hard-earned coin, that's an art in itself.
Okay.
Let me have a look.
This guy is 500. So let's flush him with cash a little bit here. 943. Now, give him that. That's pretty heavy. Zeracanian blinders. That actually might be better than our current blinders. Hold on.
So long.
What are our blinders? This is 40. So these blinders are way better. Where did I get these? Not from Zeracania.
Would very well be your lucky...
Let me have a look.
I should probably get rid of these too. I should put them on in a treasure chest or something. What is this? He doesn't want rotting flesh? Oh, it's needed for a quest. Interesting. Okay, now we're going to try and get rid of the heaviest of these. The heaviest and cheapest, because that'll make sure that we can at least walk around. And then we'll start getting rid of the ones that are worth money. Because the point is, we are more interested in being able to walk than we are in making money right now. Because we don't exactly need the money. So we're going to sell all the lower level items first. Okay, good. Now, I think that we can get rid of some of this stuff. You know, I don't get rid of the blue or gold ones of these, but let's get rid of these. Probably could get rid of them though, but they don't weigh that much, and I just figure that they could be broken down into something if we need it. Okay, he can't buy anything anymore. Alright, so now we have 10,000 crowns, or whatever the currency is in Skellige. And he doesn't have anything else we want. Welcome Kirk H to the stream. Can we get an exclamation mark hi for Kirk H? Welcome into the show. We are playing The Witcher 3. It sure is the first playthrough. Seems like I know what to sell. Well, I mean, we've been playing for like 130 hours, so I've had enough time to form an opinion about that.
Hard to argue with that. Want a bit more to spend, though. So how about a game of Gwent?
How you doing on this fine, fine year of 2020? Kirk H. Alright, here we go. I think this is all we want. We don't really need any new stuff. Siege Tower doesn't do that much for us. Yeah, we're not gonna change anything. We're just gonna go with what we got. Okay, decoy is good. We don't want the fog. Ooh, we got a Geralt card. Okay. We can get rid of one of those level 1s. Dandelion is such a good card. Oh, we got another hero. Alright, we got a pretty good deck now. The only ones we can take back, though, are Vesemir, Catapult, Siege guy, other level 1 guy. Not a lot. And he also has a Northern Realm, so he's going to be sort of straight up in that sense. I guess we'll take back the Catapult. Oh, nope, we know what we're taking back now. Good stuff. Gimme that. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. Let's just force him to waste a couple cards here. He's really going all in on this round. Well, let's Siggy Reuben him, and then we will... Yeah, because I don't really... The thing is, we want to use at least one valuable card because we can bring it back with Yennefer. It's like a waste if we don't. Well, I guess that's not true because if we go... Let's use Siggy Reuben now. Okay, we got this guy. We got another decoy card. So with our decoy, we will pull back. I don't know what we'll pull back. If he has another spy, we could put that, use the decoy on that. But we're definitely not gonna, we're not gonna do anything right now. We're gonna pass. Yeah. We forced him to waste a lot of good cards though. Okay. And he got a card, not us. And he gets to pull something back in. Oh, he took Siggy Reuben back. Well, guess what? I also have a Siggy Reuben. We won't do it yet, though. I don't really like the Siggy Reuben card, Sigmund Dijkstra card, because it gives them too many points. We can scorch him, but it won't solve the problem of having this thing. I don't really know how we're gonna get rid of that. Let's just see what happens. We're gonna put in Yennefer. Unless, no, because if he kills a card, then we could take something from the discard pile. What if we... We might be able to do this without taking back Siggy Reuben. Let's take a look. Okay, he passed on that one, so that means, what do we have? We can, here's our options, ready? We can take Siggy Reuben back and get 2 more cards. We're just gonna be really low on cards. I think we should do this though. Otherwise we have to waste Yennefer. But now we gotta go really hard on putting guys in. So we're gonna have to waste our Geralt then. Was it worth it in the end? Not sure. Oh, but, oh, I got a good card anyway. I got a Philippa Eilhart card. Good. Oh, is it my turn? Oh, he scorched me. Jerk. So now Dandelion has nothing to boost. It's pretty likely that he has more and better cards than I do. What do we have in our discard now? At least we'll be able to pull in... Yeah, look at this. Okay. So Dandelion can double up Vesemir. That'll be good. Okay. At least we'll have 1 card for Dandelion to enhance. Hopefully he doesn't have any more Scorches. Alright. We got a couple ideas here. We got a couple things we could do. I'm gonna put in Philippa. Oh, see, what I did wrong was I screwed up because now we really can't scorch anything because we'll just end up scorching Vesemir. If I had waited to put in Vesemir, I could have scorched both of these cards. All three of these cards, in fact. See, that's kind of unfortunate. Let's try and put in our faction ability. Oh, he has a clear weather effect. Damn. I didn't know you could get multiple effects. So we can't scorch. We cannot do that. We're just going to do this to see what he has. The only other move we can make is if he puts on some kind of card that gives him so many points. No, I'm suspecting he doesn't have anything. But if he puts on a card that gives him enough points, then we could scorch him. But we simply don't have the cards anymore to do it. So let's pass on this. Yeah. Got him. Good stuff.
Tell me, lads, were you sailing this time?
Oh, what's he talking about?
They've outwent there to sell furs. Said they've not got a full garrison.
Oh, aye. Must have sent men against the Black One. Not expecting anyone to strike from the sea.
Then they're in for a surprise. And we're in for glory and riches.
Hankering for some trotters, eh?
I wonder if that gave us a little bonus. So what was this? There was a name for this guy, but I don't remember what it was. It wasn't Yarpen Zigrin. Maybe it was a different deck. Scorch, Commander Horn. No, it wasn't any of these. Oh, maybe it was... No, it wasn't that either. Zoltan Shive, Dandelion, Sathan Thesis, Isengrim. Damn, I don't remember what he just gave us. Well, if it's not a card for the Northern Realms deck, then we're probably not going to end up using it anyway. But I'm always curious. Griffin, Frightener, Arrakis, Kaleno Harpy. Maybe it was that? I should have read what it was. I'm just trying to see new names that I haven't seen before, I guess. I think we've... Oh, I think this is a character from the Witcher book series. I don't think I ever knew his name, at least to the point that I'm at. Also, he's in the show. The guy with the winged helmet. Although I think they describe him as having a feather on his helmet, not a wing. So maybe it's not the guy I'm thinking of. Albric. Oh, it might have been Albric. He's very not good. I don't want to use that guy. Okay, well, I don't know what we got, but whatever it wasn't good enough for us to notice.
Hey, yar. Goose blood soup should set you. Fresh meat! This are fine, but ain't nothing.
Oh wait,
May well be your
no.
lucky day.
I already bought stuff from you.
So long.
I wonder how long it takes for him to get more money.
Hankering for some trotters, eh?
Come here!
Oh! Did the wrong thing there, Geralt. You may not see this day through. Roach, help me! Roach is no help to me. How is it that I always do this? Geralt, you found yourself in another predicament. Come on, Roach. Oh my god, I can't get over the fence to get to him. Roach. How is it that you always do that? Okay, wait. Now. Get on, get on. Run. There we go. I think we're good. Now we just have to meditate outside of town. As you're saying, good old Roach. He's reliable when he wants to be. Are we still in combat? How? Oh, they're coming after me, I get it. There he is. Look at him with his helmet. Okay, so now we want to go really just back into town. We're not like doing anything specific. We definitely want to get that one mission. Hopefully it's still there. Sometimes those ones with the yellow exclamation point will disappear. Whoa, what the heck is that thing? A Cyclops. Whoa, whoa. Got him. There you go. Ooh.
Might want to look around some.
Oh. Really? Hard times. Investigate the broken cart using your Witcher senses. Alright. Stand by for 1 second, ladies and gents. Let's take a look at this. Good.
Trail's fresh.
Follow the tracks leading away from the broken cart. I haven't even looked at the broken cart.
Blood hasn't even dried.
Isn't it pretty clear that a Cyclops destroyed it? Maybe that's just what they want you to think.
Wasn't a fair fight. Didn't stand a chance.
Maybe the question is who unleashed the Cyclops? Alright, so where's this tracks? Here it is, and then we
Ground
keep
splattered
going.
with blood for a few feet around. A lot of it. Another track.
Got him. Good.
Another victim.
Yalna, my dearest son, ill as our lot of late. Singa's husband's ship crashed in a storm during its last expedition. Bjorn survived, thank the gods, but weeks will pass before his captain builds another ship, and meanwhile life must go on. We weren't taken on for the building, so he's earning no coin. We're eating our winter stocks now, and I fear to think what'll happen when they run out. That's why I'm sending Singa to you to ask for your help on behalf of us all. If you can, find work for Singa, and then Bjorn and I will come to Caer Troll to stay with you. Perhaps there's some work for Bjorn with you at the forge? And if work is scarce around Caer Troll as well, lend Singa a few coppers at least, and I'll give it all back with interest once we're out of this plight. With belief in your good heart and thanks in advance, your loving mother. Damn, everybody's... like, basically the rule is don't go on the road because you'll get killed by monsters. That's the way the Witcher universe works. Oh, now we have to deliver the letter. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna go here first. Oh, I guess we could do this. We found a question mark. There you go. Is there getting a quote? The best laid plans of Borderlands, maths, and men. Couldn't put Humpty Dumpty back together again. I remember Borderland math. I like that episode. What is this that we found? A guarded treasure, but how do we get to it? Do not know. There's got to be an entrance. Here we go. Uh-oh. Not actually, not easy, not hard. What'd I do? Geared in, there we go. Good. Well, we got the guards out of the way. Now we just gotta find the treasure. Okay, we're gonna have to find a blacksmith as well in the town. Oh, there's a bunch of these barrows. I'm assuming they don't all have secrets in them, though. Go! Get out of the way, Roach! Okay, so the moral of the story here is don't take stuff out of doors.
For ye yours.
Another one stricken. Come to see the goods.
Nothing. Rather seems to me this
Well,
meat's got
well.
worms.
Worms? Worms on your brain? They're the only worms here. Don't like me meat. Go chew some grass.
What is this? Can we go in here? No, it's locked.
Who's that odd boy?
Vacant.
So
Sorry.
it's really, I mean, we probably don't need to check all the houses when we're in town and stuff, but if I didn't do it, I would just wonder what could have been. Because it's very rare that there's actually something that you need in the houses, and it's even rarer that it's something that isn't also instigated by a quest. I don't know if I've read this one already. The collected verse of Gonzalo de Verseo. Love. To love is to build a house of cards, or play a game of chess, but one wrong word or ill-thought move, and you must start it all afresh. Tide. Whenever I watch the tide recede, cold coils of fear grip round my heart. Will the seas sneak back calm and sure, in the dark of night as they have before? Or will they stay on distant shores, leaving crushed shells and washed-up dreams, as memories of serfs of yore? I don't know what the rhyming scheme was of that. That was like A, B, C, C, A, B, A.
Feeling any better?
I don't know what that was.
Can you toss an axe? Me brother can.
Dead tired, huh?
You've come a long way. There ain't no Kekesmores here.
So what is she to you? The sorceress, Yennefer, right?
What? How do you know about Yennefer, lady?
Mighty warrior, that
Alright, this is the guy that we saw the question mark with.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
Aye, it's there.
You drink last
What's
night?
this offer? Got a contract for me?
Might do. If you're willing to partner with me.
Usually work alone.
Could pay to make an exception this time. It's not every day you get a chance to work with the most renowned bounty hunter north of the Yaruga, Jenga Fred himself.
Oh no. His name is Jenga Fret. Wow. Does he live on the planet Carino?
I'll bite. What's the famous Jenga Fret need a witcher for?
I'm guessing you're a man of the world. Perhaps you've come across the Grossbart brothers in your travels.
You hunting them?
Aye, quite the rogues they are. 3 of them, and every one's got a pack of rapes and murders under his belt. Even took to grave robbing lately. Easy to recognize on account of the yellow caps they wear. Folks see 3 yellow tops, they flee to their huts. Which don't help much, of course, because they're also fond of arson.
Ah, so those were the Grossbart brothers. Well, seems you need to find yourself a new bounty.
Cut him down already? Nice work. Listen, give you half the bounty now if you tell me where to find the bodies.
Sure.
Well, that was easy. Alright, Jango Fett. The question I'm wondering is, why didn't they use Boba Fett? Why did they use Jango Fett?
You drink last night too?
Why, like that, as if that's the famous of the bounty hunters that you could choose. Maybe they wanted to be slightly more obscure? I don't know.
I knew if he filled himself to the hair with hooch,
Wanderer?
well,
What
what
is
make
it?
his longship.
Is there saying he looks like Attila the Hun? He definitely had very furry coat or shouldered thing. What is this guy doing? Crying about his armor? Alright, now you look around.
Are you sailing this time?
Karak, they've out went there to sell furs. Said they've not got a full
busy.
garrison.
Oh, aye. Must have sent men against the Black One. Not expecting anyone to strike them.
That's what I like. That's some good items right there. Emerald dust. Some kind of elven tools. The green and blue items are the good ones.
Goose blood soup should set you straight.
Feeling any better?
Hankering for
Oh,
some
right.
trotter
I
yet?
almost just stole stuff from that same spot. I don't know what it is about that spot, but it makes me want to steal from it. Let's not do that instead.
Take me with you.
Vagabond.
Everybody hates me.
Seek adventure. Dirty oaf.
Don't loot, don't loot, don't loot. I have to use all my willpower not to loot. Is this an inn? Possibly?
Can you swing
No,
an
I don't
axe?
think so. Do they not have an inn in this town? Come on.
You look awful.
Thanks, kid. It's just what I needed to
Throw
hear.
a smile upon you.
Alright, so now we're gonna go check the bounty board. And it looks like there are actual bounties.
Swords on his back. What
But I don't think there's a blacksmith here.
About Hjordis. Many a young man has asked me to give them my Hjordis as wife. To all of them I say the same thing. Hjordis will take the one she herself chooses, and I will not go against her wishes. Go talk to her, if you like, and leave me in peace. Like here. Go plough somewhere else. Do the couple boffing in my barn every night? Ride the crupper somewhere else. I've had enough of the noise. Next time I'll chase you out with a whip. Nutter. An omen, perhaps. I caught a two-headed cod yesterday. Is it a sign from the gods? For I don't know whether to start it smoking or take it to the druids so they can have a look at it. Pally. Council of Elders decision. The Council of Elders has decided as follows. If one rents a mare and the mare foals, the foal is the owner's property. But to one whom the stallion belongs has the right to half a pail of milk for as long as the mare is producing milk. Okay. Looking to buy a ram's head. Anyone selling a ram's head? I need one for eel bait. Floki. Contract. Missing miners. It will not come as news to most, but let me repeat for the ignorant. A few of our lads went looking for ore in the mountains and never returned. They must have run into trouble, and since those brave warriors couldn't handle it themselves, it must have been serious trouble indeed. That's why I'm looking for a brave man to go up and suss out what's become of them. Whoever does so will get gold to match his glory. Gjar, village elder of Blandair. Alright, that's a new thing. Got the contract. We can go up this way. Is that everything in this town? Sorta is, yeah. So unless there's something up here, then there's no blacksmith in this town.
Got me eye on you? Hmm?
Alright.
Greetings, Watcher.
Hear about the missing miners. Might be able to help. What happened?
Well, we'd heard tales of silver in the northern hills. And seeing as coins needed to ready longships for raids, we sent a few lads to see how much truth was in the tales. And, well, they've yet to return.
Gotta start by searching for them. That'll take time, and drive up costs.
Long as they don't soar too high. Huh. A bit overboard, that. But a deal seems close. Huh. A bit overboard, that. I can throw in a few crowns more. For the good of our lads. I'll let it stand. Deal.
Might not be much silver in the hills, but there are monsters, definitely. I'll see if the miners came across any.
Thank you, Witcher.
Alright. We got a quest, and we weren't even looking for one. I want your stuff, not you. Get out of the way. Welcome Project Jinx FT to the stream. Can we get an exclamation mark high for Project Jinx joining the show? We are playing The Witcher 3. Let's see, what can we... Nothing else to loot here. But I feel like this house was bigger than it looks on the inside. There must be more entrances, or maybe there's just locked off areas. Project Jinx saying Happy New Decade. Happy New Decade to you as well. What are you looking forward to doing in this decade? You got plans that far ahead? Let's get an exclamation mark high in there. A 10-year plan. Year 1, finish Witcher 3. Year 2, finish Witcher 3. Year 3, finish Witcher 3. Just keeps going. It's a long game. Can we get through here? Yeah, look at that. I'm jumping through the window. There we go. Geralt's an acrobat. Damn, I could never live in a thatched roof hut because, like, really wouldn't prevent the rain. How could it, right? I mean, it's just thatch. There's probably some mud in there to, like, you know, that dries and makes it kind of solid, but still, it wouldn't be completely sealed. If they had the wood to make the base of the house, why wouldn't they just use the wood to make the roof as well? It must be something about the rarity of wood. But look at all these trees around here. Can't you chop down a couple more trees to make the roof? I mean, yeah, they chopped a lot of them down to make the base. There must be some secret property to thatch that I don't understand. Oh, Roach is stuck again. Roach! There we go. I'll get you out of there. Okay, so we have this. We went to the Druids camp, and apparently now there's a new thing. This is probably the guy who caught the two-headed fish that we're supposed to bring that to him or something. Let's go this way. Project say maybe it's aesthetics? Damn, that's a commitment to aesthetics if you're trying to get rained on every day just so that you have a cool looking house. But if it's been going for, you know, thousands of years, like thatch roof houses have been a big thing for a long time. But I can't imagine it. Every culture that invented it was doing it just for the aesthetic purpose. Let's see, what do we got here? Abandoned sawmill.
Sawmill looks abandoned.
Oh, it's a quest. Search the abandoned sawmill using your Witcher senses 0 out of 4. What the heck? Okay. Hold on, we're gonna fix our sword now because We've been just leaving this here. This does 15%, this does 90%. Do I not have anything between that? 40%. Yeah, that's better. What do we got in here? This looks like a Ard. Yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
Letter from a druid. You have gone mad if you think these attacks and accidents are our doing. Not a single druid has taken action against you, and none of us wish you harm. Our calling is to take care for nature, not at the price of human lives. In fact, man is also a part of nature, and we are not allowed to do him any deliberate harm. Note, however, that nature is ruled by her own laws, and if she has let you know that you are not welcome here, it would be wise to consider a halt to your woodcutting, for your good and for the good of the forest.
Seems like the druids might have taken a part in that anyway. What are you up to though, Project Jinx FT? How did your day go? Your newest of years. So we've been to a wood cutting camp sort of like this, but it definitely had less vines all over it and more people in it. Oh, that was one of the 4 things that we were supposed to find. Okay. Okay.
Human bones. Guess they're all that's left of the lumberjacks.
Yep. There's a lesson. Oh, that's why there was people getting killed at a woodcutter's camp. Uh-huh. But I wanted to search for the other 3 clues, or the other 2 clues. I hate when they force me to not find the rest of the clues. It's like, I want to find the clues, game. That's what I'm here for. Oh, look, I can still do it. I can still do it. Just let that lesson sit where he is. Oh, he doesn't, like... Oh, no, he still looks at it. He still looks at it.
The druids are on the warpath. Move from words to deeds. Every morn we come to the mill to find our equipment damaged, destroyed. Last night someone tossed an axe into Ville's door. Folk are scared. I'll talk to the druids one last time. This must end.
Project Jinx went to a restaurant that celebrated New Year's on London time, so he celebrated 5 hours early. Cool. That's fun. You synced the Crab Rave to the new year. I have no idea what that is. Were you DJing? The beat dropped as it turned midnight? Huh. Oh, it's a song. I've never heard it. That's cool, though. Yeah, they say that, like, if you play Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, at some specific time of night, then, like, at the exact stroke of midnight, Theoden says, "So it begins." Lumberjack's letter to his wife.
Don't know how long I'll stay here. Till now the work was tough, sure, but we earned a decent living. Lately, though, I fear for my life. Something haunts the place at night. It roars and wails. We can't stand it no more. And the wolves, they're always howling. Yesterday, Saemon went to the privy during the night and never returned. Didn't find no body nor tracks. Who knows, maybe he ran off. I'd rather that than something worse to have happened. Truth be told, I'll think about leaving here more and more lately. About going back to you and the young one. I'm no fool. Maybe I could learn another trade and we'd get by somehow.
Oh, you had a part of the song, like the memeiest part of the song, play at midnight? That's cool. Good stuff. Well, I'm glad you had a good New Year's. What time is it for you right now? Uh-oh. Okay, don't get hit by that. Note taken. Where is this guy? We're probably going to want to use Axii on him. I think that's what worked for us last time. Let's check our monster manual here. Leshen. Leshens. Vulnerable against Relict Oil and Igni. Oh, I would have guessed that, I guess. Okay, so Relict Oil we want. Hangman's Venom, Beast Oil, Vampire. Relict? Draconid. Relict. Silver Sword. Now, we want to use Igni. Project saying it's 5:30. Nice. East Coasta. Yeah, I was just on the East Coast for the holidays. Oh my god, this guy is nothing. Oh my god. He exploded. Leshens are cool. Remember we fought that one Leshen that was like twice or more times our level, and it took us like 20 straight minutes. This one took us less than 20 straight seconds. Oh man, this game is something. I'm gonna ignite that little lamp right on top of the wood pile. Hope nothing happens. Alright, now, where do we want to go? We were on our way towards this area, but we should, if we have a quest at the Druid camp, we'll go here first. We don't really want to cross off every question mark yet, not until we have found all the bounty boards and stuff, and visited all the towns, because otherwise we're just going to keep getting more quests that lead us in spots we've already been to, like this.
Not so fast, Roach.
So this is actually not related to the Druids then, it's just something near the Druid camp. What is this? Oh, a place of power, cool.
Whoa.
Give me that. What is this gonna be, an Axii sign? Yrden? Yrden, right? Yrden, yeah. So we have another point. What do we want to use it on? We can't upgrade this. Acquired tolerance increases our maximum toxicity, but do we really want that? Is there any better magic we can get? This is interesting because damage absorbed by the shield will restore player vitality. So we're going to change these. We're going to put this in instead. Creates an active shield. Oops. Okay, yeah, now it says 100% on there. So I assume that has something to do with something. Interesting. I'm interested to try that. So now we're at least going down the correct tree. I wasn't that passionate about using that that green one because we don't have any green mutagens. So we're not getting any bonuses really with that. So yeah, we'll keep going up that. I'm not sure if there's like a separate, you know, if you have to like switch, because it's calling it an alternate sign mode. So I don't know if that means you have to switch which one you're using or something. We'll find that out later. But ladies and gents, that's going to do it for The Witcher 3 tonight. Thank you everybody for joining the show. We are going to raid at the end of this one, so let's get our exclamation mark raid in that chat and get ready to jump into somebody's channel To anybody who doesn't know the channel they're watching right now, it's called The Voice of Nick. On here I stream 3 times a day, 7 days a week. We play story-based games, and they're what we call ultra-blind playthroughs, which means I don't talk over story or cutscene moments, but I do request no one utilize their pre-existing knowledge of the game or franchise. If you want to see more of what happens on here, you can type !games in the chat. You'll get a full list of all 4 concurrent gameplay series going now, including The Witcher 3. And if you like what you saw today, don't forget to hit that follow button. Up top, you see that follower goal of 6. We're currently at 1, so we have broken ground on that brand new follower goal. If you like the channel, you want to support the stuff that I do, then consider subscribing. Subscribers get a whole bunch of stuff on here, including the Voice of Nick emote, legendary status in the chat and Discord, 200 meatballs, higher chance to win in the heist minigames, and ad-free streams. Subs also get that handsome sub badge in front of their name as well. On the cheerleader boards this week, they have completely reset. 3rd place, nobody. 2nd place, nobody. 1st place, nobody. It is anybody's game on those cheerleader boards. Thank you so much to everybody who supports these streams, though. It is so highly appreciated. You're directly helping these shows to get better. Every single day, I improve at least one thing about this family of channels here. Now, let's see if we can find somebody to raid out there on Twitch. Thank you guys for posting those links in the chat. And let's see if we can find a channel playing some video games. If you want to find some things outside of the Twitch channel, you can go to youtube.com/thevoiceofnick, where you'll find YouTube exclusive playthrough series of Sam and Max right now, which is the Telltale Adventure game series. You can also go to the Twitch Playbook, which is a free weekly podcast I created to help you guys with your Twitch channels. That's on iTunes, Spotify, all the major podcast platforms. Now let's see what we can find here. We got a couple of people doing some cool stuff. Let's go and say hello to, this is going to be a good time. It's Jal is our friend on Twitch who's currently playing Hand Simulator: Survival. I don't even know what that part is. But Hand Simulator is a great time. We've seen a couple of people play it before. So let's jump in there, ladies and gents, and ring in the new year with Hand Simulator and It's Jal. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.